special guests here with whom we are presenting the Medal of Merit. So I will begin the meeting as we do in a good way by acknowledging with respect that we are in Robinson here on treaty territory and that the land on which we are gathered is the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe and known as Powhatan. Powhatan is home to Red River First Nation, Patchewana First Nation, and the historic Sault Ste. Marie Métis Council. Beginning last year, we started opening the Medal of Merit meetings by having a culturally appropriate opening, and so I'd like to invite James Roach to the podium, and he can open us up.
He's coming. Good afternoon, everyone. It's my first time here, or first time in this Council Chambers. I just want to say a bit for on to part of this. In my way, I'm taught that spirit comes first and then we do. Each morning when I wake up, it's a gift to wake up, created maybe a gift for the day. And I greet today in ceremony, just so that my tracks are wrapped in a good way. In many of our communities, these kind of ceremonies are important in terms of acknowledging our achievements, acknowledging the role that we play in our communities. So at this time, I just want to say a bit for this talk that was given. Tobacco becomes a meaningful, right? I'm not that well versed in it, so I overheard one of the organizers say something about YouTube. As soon as they said YouTube, it's like, oh my God. So I hope all my fans are out there, and see, I'm starting to go into my comedy act now. So, tobacco is one of the 4 gifts that the Creator gave to us when He set us here on Earth. And without tobacco, we can't really endeavor to move forward in a good way. These items that I use to address spirit were gifts a long time ago. This particular smudge that I'll use, it's to purify the area that we're sitting in right now. It's to help me to bring my mind together, bring our minds together as one mind in order to address the spirit. This, I had all these things in my mind, right? What I was going to say, how I was going to say them. But this YouTube thing just got me, you know. I've been doing this stuff for I've been learning this stuff for about at least 50 years. I first got my first name, my spirit name, when I was 11. And from that point on, it was something that I endured throughout my life. As we all know, some of the things that weren't all that good. So now I'm getting all mixed up now. So when an old guy said at one time, he said, when you start to stumble and you start to look for words, it's time to stop. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the ceremony and ask Mayor if he wants to say a couple words first.
Thank you, James. I appreciate you being here, and we look to open these meetings in the way that traditional gatherings would have been opened here since time immemorial, and that's why it is so meaningful to us to have you here to open today's ceremony. And when we present what is the highest honor in Sault Ste. Marie's repertoire of honors for Dr. Chelene Haynes and David Orazietti, who are extremely worthy, community-minded individuals.
So there's no real formal way to do these kind of ceremonies, right? So whatever comes, that's what the Spirit wants, right? So it's hard for me to open up right now because I'm so nervous, and I've never been on YouTube before. So once I settle down, it's good, right? So just to share with you this item here. In our way, we call it the Shishi Guan. And a long time ago, before Creator made the earth, if you can imagine, it was just black. And in his time, he was getting bored, he was getting lonesome. So what he did was he formed his thoughts, and he sent them out into the universe. That noise that you hear were his thoughts coming back to him. In those thoughts, this is what we have now. This is what he created. This is Mother Earth. So when we utilize these items, no matter where the Spirit are, they hear it and they stop. Whatever they're doing, they stop. And it's actually calling them, right? So what we're doing is calling all the spirits of my ancestors that walked this earth before we did, calling them here to witness this particular ceremony. It wasn't long ago that maybe if we can have
Sorry, my mic was off. If Mr. Orazietti and Dr. Haynes could join us at the front for a smudge.
So some of the things that when we have ceremonies such as this, it's important that we recognize Spirit and we ask Spirit to join us today so that we can practice this ceremony. So I'm going to share this smudge. And then I was saying, brings our minds together as one mind, prepares us for this ceremony. It's here. And my connection to King, I guess, my ancestors, my actual grandfathers were hereditary chiefs here for a long time. So my connection here is a little bit different. I'm not going to sing in front of it. So this next part, I'm going to make a petition to Spirit on behalf of the Mayor of St. Marie and to recipients, so that these gifts, right, these acknowledgements, don't just sitting on the shelf somewhere. They mean something, right? In our way, we have a special gift, the eagle feather, and it's almost, I don't want to compare it, but in our way, it's one of the highest honors that we can achieve. So at this time, that's how I'm going to spiritual. If we can, during the time that I'm being petitioned to Spirit, I'm going to ask that we all bring our minds together as one mind, And we ask Spirit to come and see this afternoon.
Ani Boju, Mayor Matthew Shoemaker, Dijnakaz, Bawating Sault Marie, Yunjiba. I'm very pleased to have the opportunity to recognize two outstanding individuals, Dr. Chelene Haynes and David Orazietti, with the City of Sault Ste. Marie's Medal of Merit. At the outset of my comments, I want to thank the Indigenous Friendship Center and specifically James Roach for assisting in ensuring that the Medal of Merit ceremony is respective and incorporates Anishinaabe tradition. Sault Ste. Marie is extremely proud of our residents who individually or as members of a group continue to excel in various capacities, bringing great pride to the community in the way that it should be celebrated. In 1969, the City of Sault Ste. Marie City Council established the Medal of Merit Award to honor such excellence and achievement. A citation was approved, which reads, "The Mayor and members of City Council have long recognized the need to pay tribute to those special individuals or groups who achieve top honors in athletic, cultural, or academic fields, or who make outstanding contributions to our community." Presentation of the Medal of Merit Award, which includes the medal, pin, and citation, represents Sault Ste. Marie's highest honor. The medal has the city's coat of arms embossed on its face. The colors of the ribbon and the pin, gold, blue, and gray, are intended to reflect the image of Sault Ste. Marie as a flourishing and prosperous city. The blue represents the water or seaway, and the gray represents industry, steel in particular. The significance attached to this medal is indicative of an exceptional achievement or contribution. Each year, Medal of Merit recipients are chosen by the Medal of Merit Committee, comprised of myself, Mayor, as chair, and individuals representing a cross-section of the community. I'd like to acknowledge and thank members of the 2023 committee, including Lucia Reese, Donna Hilsinger, Joe Krumptich, and the Honorable Justice Annalisa Rosaya. Medal of Merit recipients are selected from all walks of life. The list of past honorees includes scientists, athletes, academics, and community builders, people who have contributed to the betterment of our community. Today, Dr. Chelene Haynes and David Orazietti officially joined this impressive group. Dr. Haynes is recognized as a leader in wildland fire research. As the first in her family to pursue post-secondary education, she obtained her undergraduate and master's degrees at the University of Western Ontario and PhD in forestry from the University of Toronto. Specializing in drought estimation, fire probability, and modeling potential forest fires within Canadian landscapes, Dr. Haynes has enhanced the scholarly landscape of the community and inspired others to pursue endeavors related to climate change, forest fire, and drought management. Her contributions extend to her role as a wildland fire research scientist at Natural Resource Canada, where she enhances the Canadian Forest Fire Danger Rating System through field and lab-based research on moisture dynamics, fuel, and fire behavior. This enhanced system, fortified by her research, supports effective wildland fire management strategies across Canada. I would now like to call upon Dr. Haynes to say a few words at the center podium.
Thank you, Mayor Shoemaker, and to the selection committee for selecting me for this award. I am honestly very humbled by this entire experience. Giving some thought about how I got here and some of the key factors that I attribute to my accomplishments, I think of my family, who's always loved and supports me, as well as some really great mentors, and the people who have believed in me along the way. For example, Mr. Piccolo, who was my chemistry teacher at Cora, one day I remember he said to me, "Chelene, you're a girl, and you're good at math and science, so stick with it." And I did. This award makes me, not only was I surprised that I was nominated for this award for my career achievements to date, I was even more surprised that I was nominated by my teammates from my hockey league. So a huge thank you to Emily and Gabby for taking an interest in what I do, and then encouraging my sister, my husband, my mother, my coworker Alan, and my director Tracy to put together this nomination package, which when I read, it brought me to tears because you guys made me sound so amazing. The award really makes me thankful for the role of sport in my life, and the Women's Hockey League and the community that is developed in Sault Ste. Marie really needs to be celebrated. I'm also very fortunate that I work for a world-class research organization here in my hometown. And because I'm able to do this work in my hometown, I have the support of my extended family, which is really important for my other job, which is mom to 2 girls. I don't know if many of you know, but the Great Lakes Forestry Center has an extensive history of wildfire research stemming back to the 1970s. And I have been privileged to work with and be mentored by some internationally renowned wildfire scientists, including Brian Stocks, Doug McCrae, Tim Lynham, Bill DeGroot, Mike Flanagan, and Mike Watton. It is because of their decades of research that has happened here in Sault Ste. Marie that my research is possible. And to be recognized for my contribution to that legacy is truly an honor. And I thank you all.
Thank you, Dr. Haynes. If I could now invite you to the front, I will present you with the Medal of Merit. David Orazzetti's public service journey began in this very chamber when he was elected to Sault Ste. Marie City Council for Ward 1 at the age of 28. Known for his exceptional political acumen and unwavering commitment to his constituents, David later served 4 consecutive terms as Member of Provincial Parliament for the Sault Ste. Marie riding, making history as the first MPP to be re-elected 3 times in his constituency. While in government, Orazietti served as a cabinet minister in the Ministries of Natural Resources, Government and Consumer Affairs, and Community Safety and Correctional Services. I preferred the name when it was Solicitor General, a bit shorter. I was fortunate enough to work for David while in his constituency office as a post-secondary student and to be able to learn firsthand what it means to be a committed advocate for your community. And that certainly helped me prepare for the role I'm in now. David's impact on Sault Ste. Marie spans diverse sectors, including industry, business, healthcare, education, and social services. His transformative contributions were marked by bringing provincial resources to the community at an unprecedented level. Acknowledgements for his outstanding service include the Queen Elizabeth Diamond Jubilee Medal in 2012, the Sault Ste. Marie Chamber of Commerce President's Award in 2016, and the Justice I. Vanini Award in 2017, presented by former Supreme Court Justice Frank Iacobucci. In 2017, David returned to his roots as an educator, as the Dean of Aviation, Trades and Technology, Business, Environment, and Culinary Programs, which is also a mouthful. Recently appointed as president of Sault College, he continues to provide exemplary leadership to both the institution and to the community. Now I'd like to call upon David Orazietti to say a few words.
Good afternoon, Mr. Mayor, members of council. Thank you very much. This is truly an honor. First of all, I'd like to congratulate Dr. Chelene, Christine Haynes on her award as well. Well deserved, and congratulations to you and your family. Having spent about 6 years in the Ministry of Natural Resources as Minister and Parliamentary Assistant, I can certainly appreciate firsthand this type of work and what it means to our province. So congratulations to you. I also, Mr. Mayor, would like to recognize the Medal of Merit Committee, made up of Donna Hilsinger, Lucia Reese, Justice Rosaya, Joe Kropotich, and yourself. Thank you, committee, for selecting me for this award. You know, when you start down your career path, you do so because you're pursuing your passion and things that you are interested in and in making a difference. And you don't do that because you anticipate at some point down the road you might be given a recognition or awarded for that. So it's really truly humbling to be here today. I can't think of a higher award in the community to be recognized by your peers. So it really means a lot. It's a community that I'm very passionate about, as you know, and have fought very hard for in many ways to try to improve the resources and the quality of life and the things that we all value, as I know all of you around the table are doing today. And what really I feel fortunate through the experiences is to be able to work with so many great community leaders, right? You never do this by yourself. It's a very collaborative process if you're going to make a difference. And we have so many great community members and community leaders in various roles in organizations in our community that really I was privileged to work with. They stepped up to give me the information and the input and the advice that I needed to do my job and do my job better. So I feel fortunate in that regard. I lived by a bit of an expression that you may have heard in politics, and it goes like this: never forget where you come from, never forget who sent you, and never forget what they sent you to do. And I felt like following that or keeping that in my mind always kept me grounded and connected to the community and why I was doing the work that I was doing. I want to take a minute while I'm here as well, of course, to thank my family, my wife Jane, who has stood by me from before I was elected here at City Council at 28. It seems so long ago that I was sitting among you in these seats. What a fantastic learning experience that was. it's been a long journey, and our children, Olivia and Alexander, who certainly made their share of sacrifices along the way, my extended family who's here, my parents, my in-laws, my former constituency staff, if you can believe this, all three of them that stuck with me through the 4 terms, Carmen, Lillian, and Beverly are all here as well. And I want to thank them for being here too. Working at Sioux College now is a great privilege and a real exciting opportunity, both for the college and I think for the community, and it has so much potential. I'm looking forward to all that we can do together with a great team at the college that is, both transformational and supportive of the broader community at large. So again, thank you, Mr. Mayor, members of council, and members of the committee for this award.
I'll now call Mr. Orazietti to the front to present him with the Medal of Merit. If Dr. Haynes could join us, we'll get a few pictures together. Mr. Orazietti, if you thought that when you were in politics the name calling was bad, you were in for a rude awakening. That concludes our presentation of the 2023 Medal of Merit. Thank you, Council, for joining us at 4:30, and we will resume in 1.5 minutes at 5 o'clock for our regular council meeting. Motion to adjourn. All in favor? That carries.